Guys that have a tendency to be selfish, to say what they want, to not be filtered, those are safer guys because you know exactly what you're getting. You know that he's going to carry through on that he's going to follow through, right? That's how you know that he has actual boundaries. He attaches so strongly because it is a built-in, it's like a good thing. I'm fiercely loyal to you, right? Like I will kill anybody, like I'll, whatever I need to do to protect you, right? Because that is that instinct. So, that's
but I mean, theory. I guess what would you say about this topic? Like, is there a way, I guess you just said that women can friend zone guys and they'll be more safe, but how can we as women date without being so afraid of these things? And even the people we're actively dating, like having to be afraid of something happening or, things like that. How do women navigate this, do you think?
They navigate it by going after bad boys. I'll tell you why. because they're honest with who they are and what they're like. If you can handle him, he's not going to be any different than what he is. But a nice guy is dangerous. Right? Because that's why women are more attracted to bad guys as well, is because even guys that are actually like abusive or right, because it's a known quantity. It's not an unknown quantity. Now, again, I'm not saying that that's a healthy thing or that's a good thing, but I'm just saying that guys that have a tendency to be selfish, to say what they want, to not be filtered, those are safer guys because you know exactly what you're getting.
Well, I mean, I might be wrong, but I think the guy here in San Diego, the TikToker guy, was abusing her before.
Right.
So,
but that's yeah. I mean, obviously, like that indicates that has a propensity to violence, right? So that's not a good sign.
Right. So
but I'm just saying that.
But I don't want women to also hear this and be like, "Oh, I can avoid murders by dating assholes." Like,
yeah, that's not the idea. I'm saying that's
an honest person.
Yeah.
And someone who has boundaries,
right.
who can have hard conversations. Because like you said,
right.
they're not going to hold things in. They're not going to like harbor
right.
resentment because they're able to have uncomfortable conversations
right.
with you, which, that's what nice guys should be learning how to do, is have boundaries and
right.
to be honest so that they get out of being a nice guy and they become a kind guy. And women do need to stop dating assholes because they do, yes, they're honest, but they do tend to be more abusive.
Yeah.
And so, maybe he won't murder you or, as often as the nice guy will.
Yeah. Just one time.
The asshole guy is still not the person to be going after as a woman either. And that's what women are really looking for. And nice guys, they're like, you women don't want me. It's like, if you just have boundaries and you're
right.
kind, but you have boundaries, now she feels like you're definitely not going to murder her because right. you can have tough conversations. You can confront
right.
those sort of things with honesty,
right.
but you're also kind. You care about people.
Exactly.
You care about her. People who care about people don't murder people, typically.
Yeah. So you have to look for, as a woman, men that have boundaries, that have healthy boundaries.
Right.
It's a good indicator. And I mean, and look for the red flags, which is anger management,
mm-hmm.
right?
But what about if they act not angry?
But that is that is not healthy boundaries.
Right.
Right. Because
they don't have boundaries.
Right. Because
mm-hmm.
they could, like, it's fine to be not angry. Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we talk about all the time about how we did that whole episode on being insecure or being secure, being mm-hmm. controlling or dominant. Right. And it's like a insecure, controlling man. Right. That's the dangerous one because he's like, you can't go out to the club. Mm-hmm. Right. Whereas the secure, dominant man is like, look, you can do what you want. However, I'm not going to be in a relationship with the woman that goes out to clubs.
But you have to mean that too.
Yeah,
you have to mean the boundaries.
Yeah, exactly. Otherwise, it's not a boundary. But you know that he's going to carry through on that he's going to follow through, right? That's how you know that he has actual boundaries. Whereas the other guy's making threats,
mm-hmm.
right? So I think that's, how you can tell that to a degree. Because
it's still hard to tell, but like you said, I think it is better if you're with somebody that's honest
Yeah.
and isn't already abusive, like is a kind person but has boundaries and is honest.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, why do you think, I mean, you agreed with what I said, but why do you think men are willing to like basically ruin their lives to do something like that?
Because they have made their entire life this way. Again, a lot of it too comes down to when I used to teach dating, pickup, whatever we'll call it, pickup. It's just pickup. Okay? So let's be
like
honest. All right. When I used to
it.
teach guys how to pick up girls, okay, I used to always defend it because people are like, you're so sleazy. Why would you teach guys that? I'm like, look, these guys are not going to kill anybody. I literally used to say that because look, the guy that goes and kills some girl or his ex, he's the guy that is frustrated or shoots up a play. Like he's the guy that cannot get laid. All right. He's the guy that's put everything. He has one-itis. He's picked out this one girl, started stalking her, whatever it was, right? And then if she made the mistake of actually dating him, she's like, she's the one, the only one for me, and I have to have this girl. Like he puts his whole life into that. I mean, hell, guys do this. Some guys do this before they have even talked to the girl. I mean, online, like girls that they just see pictures of, they become dedicated to.
So they're just delulu.
Yeah, well, it's because there is some kind of instinct in a man that has not become a man, right? Mm-hmm. Which means that he hasn't learned his way around women, hasn't gained his own confidence, that he attaches so strongly because it is a built-in. It's like a good thing that we're married. I'm fiercely loyal to you. I'm fiercely loyal to you, right? Like I will kill anybody. Like I'll whatever I need to do to protect you, right? Because that is that instinct. But it's
just don't kill me, okay?
But see that. But it's tempered by my experience and confidence because I know that that even if you didn't like me for some reason or you decide to divorce me or whatever, or like that I'm not destroyed as a human being, that I still have value, right? Because I know my value as a man, right? I have proved my value as a man. So men that haven't gone through those stages, they're still in a very emotionally immature stage and they attach with that same instinct to whatever their target is. Just like that, what is that series? Her or me? You. I know it's some pronoun, but the you on Netflix. But it's that. It's like this obsession that they have. So that's why they're like
murdering people.
Yeah, if she can't be mine, then she can't be anybody. It's like
right.
Better than